Hello, my name is Amy Nunez, and I wanted to give a small little overview on the background of the child that I interviewed. I interviewed a 4-year-old boy, and I met him at my job. I'm a child development coordinator at my local YMCA, and so besides running the child development space and organizing activities and projects for the kids, we kind of just get to hang out with them and teach them developmental skills. And so that's where I know him, and I've met his father, and he works out at the Y, and when he does, he leaves his son with us, and that's how I know him. Based on the ASQ results, I would say that the boy that I interviewed for the communication was really, really good. He had no problem getting across what he wanted to get across. He has fantastic grammar, especially for a 4-year-old. In the assessment, it would say, can he form 4 to 5 word sentences? And the child I was interviewing was conducting 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 word sentences, and they were perfect. So communication, he had no problem. All his sentences were very structured, and it was pretty impressive. His gross motor skills, they were good. He was very proud that he could balance on one leg for longer than 5 minutes, and he loved showing it off, and it was kind of funny to watch. But every other motor skills assessment that we did, he passed with flying colors. His fine motor skills were also good. He didn't fully color inside the lines, the sheet of paper that I gave him, but he was very good at, buttoning and unbuttoning, the top 2 buttons of his shirt, and he was also very proud of that because that means he's a big boy and he's happy about it. His problem-solving skills were also good. He could easily identify different colored objects and what the objects were, and he counted them in order, and he told me that he loves playing make-believe with his sister. He takes on a very protective role, even though he's younger, but with the make-believe, he likes to play a protector and for her to be, the one that he needs to protect, which I thought was really interesting. His personal social skills were fantastic. He is a huge people person. It's very easy to talk to. I know it's crazy because he's a 4-year-old, but very easy to talk to. He knows his name, age, whether he's a boy or girl, and he knows the state that he lives in, but he has no idea what Titusville is. And if you ask him what Titusville is, he'll tell you that it's where the YMCA is, but he has no idea that's where he lives. I think the ASQ is a fantastic tool. It really showed a breakdown of everything you would need to know about these certain skills, and I think that is really, really nice to use, and I think it would be really nice to show the parents. It's a very easy, comprehensive, assessment, and I think parents who have, wary minds about what's going on and what their child's being tested about, this would be very easy for them to understand, and I think that's really, really important. And I learned a whole lot, not only about, what I've been learning, throughout this semester, but so much about the child I interviewed. I thought I knew him, I thought I knew more or less, what he, how he was and how he interacted, but once I took this assessment with him, it was kind of a completely different kid, and it blew my mind because he was so much more intelligent than I thought he was, and I thought he was smart, but after this assessment, it kind of blew me away, and he was very excited, and he loved being a part of something. The only thing was that he got very distracted. He's 4 years old. It's to be expected, especially at a very busy YMCA. But other than that, he loved helping me. He loved the attention, and he was just very emotionally advanced and intelligent. And, it was kind of, put it in a new perspective. It's not a one-sided thing. But another thing was that he has a very strong support system in his father and in his sister. His mother is not around, unfortunately, but according to his father, he doesn't really ask too much, so it's not really affecting him now. I think in the future it might affect him a little bit, but since he's as emotionally intelligent as he is, I think he won't take it the way other kids would, I feel. I don't think he would be so um, not affected, because I think he'll be affected, but not so, it wouldn't be so personal, because he's very, very emotionally smart. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, it was a great experience. I really enjoyed it, and I look forward to hearing everybody else's. Y'all have a good night. Bye.